Officials in Japan now investigating the fiery collision between a packed passenger jet and a Japanese Coast Guard aircraft at Tokyo's Haneda airport. The accident killed 5 crew members on the Coast Guard plane, but all passengers on the Japan Airlines jet made it out safely, which is really incredible when you look at this footage. CBS News foreign correspondent Lucy Kraft brings us the latest information on this collision.
The collision of a Japan Airlines flight with a Coast Guard aircraft on runway C of Haneda Airport, Japan's busiest airport, unfolded in front of hundreds of terrified passengers and witnesses watching from the terminal. Scenes of the burning Airbus A350 were captured on stationary cameras and relayed to millions of shocked viewers around the country. Relief that all passengers and crew safely escaped as the aircraft rapidly disintegrated was tempered by sadness over the deaths of 5 Coast Guard crew. But just exactly how the 2 aircraft ended up on a collision course, despite good visibility, Transport and Coast Guard officials refused to speculate pending their investigation. The incident has shaken Japan, which prides itself on aviation safety. Whether pilot error or a control tower mistake caused the worst air accident in memory here, officials aren't saying yet.
All right, that was Lucy Kraft. CBS News transportation safety analyst Robert Sumwalt joins us now. He's the former chair of the National Transportation Safety Board, a good friend of CBS News. It's great to have you, Bob. Unfortunately, on this terrible incident, which itself is following an earthquake there in Japan that they're dealing with. We'll talk about what went wrong in a moment. But from your point of view, how was everyone on this passenger jet able to get out safely while, as we watched, the plane was itself on fire?
Well, hello, Errol. I think that this really speaks to the crashworthiness of modern jetliners today. These airplanes are built to withstand fire a lot interior-wise as compared to older airplanes. The sidewalls don't burn as quickly as they would have on previous airplanes. I think it speaks to the professionalism of the cabin crew and being able to muster everybody, get them off the airplane quickly. So I think there are a lot of things that come together to allow people to get off of an airplane like this without dying.
And Bob, it's a great reminder, as a lot of folks may be still about to board aircraft themselves before heading home after the holidays, that you really should listen to the safety announcement. No matter how many times you've flown, you need to know where the emergency exits are for moments like this. What then, in your view, may have led to the initial contact between the 2 aircraft there on the runway?
Well, I think that's the big question. How did 2 airplanes end up on the same runway at the same point in time? That's the big question. The JTSB, which is, of course, the equivalent of the US's NTSB, very competent organization. They will be able to get to the bottom of this. And I think that piecing it together will be fairly straightforward. You're going to have air traffic control communications between each of the airplanes, between the controller and each of the airplanes. So figuring out who ended up at the wrong place at the wrong time should be fairly straightforward.
And we're going to speak more about the quake there and the emergency response in Japan. But what measures are typically in place at international airports to prevent these types of collisions? Because here in the States even, we have seen in the past year or so a number of close calls where this almost happened.
Yeah, great question. There are multiple layers of defense to prevent something like this from happening. Obviously, the layers failed in this case, but you've got equipment. Technology can help to prevent runway collisions. There's a technology here in the United States called ASDX. That's Airport Surface Detection Equipment. That's deployed at about 35 or 40 airports here in the United States. And a similar technology is deployed at other airports internationally, but not all airports have it.
All right, Bob Sumwalt, great to have you here in the new year, and a great example of why safety measures on aircraft should be followed by everyone. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Errol.